Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and place to be, it's Deb C. Bloop, that's me. Boop, Deb C. Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm actually filming this on Sunday, so this top looks familiar because I'm being super productive, and I am filming this, pre-filming this. So, I'm looking into the future. I'm hoping that we all had a great Monday. If not a great Monday, then at least a good Monday or a passable Monday. So my Man Crush Monday, I was thinking, who is it going to be for today? And then I thought, listen, I am going to honor my mother with the Man Crush Monday. And I'm saying that because this is an actor from one of my mother's favorite shows. Actually, no, scratch that. This is my mother's favorite show. And that is a Law and Order. Dolly has watched Law and Order since the very beginning. I think the only one that she does not watch is the new one, Organized Law or something like that. It's the one that's on at 10 o'clock with Chris Maloney. She does not watch that, but she watches all of the other Law and Orders. It is her absolute favorite show. She watches it during the day on reruns. So she was real excited when the original Law and Order was revived and was rebooted and brought back last year. So that being said, my Man Crush Monday is going to be on Hugh Dancy. Hugh Dancy plays the Assistant District Attorney Nolan Price in the current reboot of Law and Order, the original. So let's find out a little bit about Hugh Dancy. Hugh Dancy was born Hugh Michael Horace Dancy, that's a mouthful, on June 19th, 1975, very close to yours truly's birthday on June 23rd. Hey, good people were born in June. And he was born in Stoke-on-Trent in Staffordshire over in England. He studied English at St. Peter's College in Oxford, graduated from there, moved to London, and as chance would have it, he was at a cafe. He happened upon a conversation, and that conversation led to him being signed by a talent agent. Now, early on in his career, he appeared on a lot of British TV shows, including the medical drama Dangerfield, a dramedy called Cold Feet. He was in Kavanaugh QC. He was in The Relic Hunter, and he played David Copperfield in the TV adaptation of David Copperfield. He was also in, and that was actually, I apologize, that was a TV film. And that was in 2000. Also in 2000, he was in another TV film called Madame Bovary. In 2001, that's when he made his first appearance. He had a small role in Black Hawk Down. Also that same year, he played D'Artagnan in Young Blades. 2003, he was in the movie Tempo, and also a movie with Jessica Alba called The Sleeping Dictionary. The next year, he was in a historical adventure, a film called King Arthur. Clive Owen played the title character of King Arthur, and it also starred Keira Knightley. He was also, a lot of people know him from this movie. I'm not quite sure if this was a Disney movie or not, but Ella Enchanted. He played Prince Charmant alongside Anne Hathaway. 2006, he was in a movie that I don't think a lot of people saw, including me. He was in Basic Instinct 2. They have it listed as Basic Instinct 2 or Basic Instinct 2 Risk Addiction. And Sharon Stone came back for this one. 2007, he was in a few movies. He was in the Jane Austen book club. One of his co-stars was Emily Blunt. He was in Savage Grace, and that starred Julianne Moore and Eddie Redmayne. But probably, I'm going to say, I don't want to say his favorite movie, but I'm thinking maybe his favorite movie of that year was Evening. And I don't even know that it had anything to do with getting to work alongside Glenn Close and Meryl Streep, so much as that was the movie that he met his future wife on, and that is Claire Danes. And they ended up, I believe they got married in, I don't know if I want to say 2009. They are now married. I believe they have 3 children. So that was a very, that was a very good film for him. Whether or not it made a lot of money, he met his future wife and his future love on that. So hooray. In 2009, he was in a movie called Adam with Rose Byrne. And he was also in Confessions of a Shopaholic. That was based on the Shopaholic book series by Sophie Kinsella. And that was with Isla Fisher. And I liked that movie. I did like the movie. And of course, as usual, I like the books better than I like the movie. But the movie wasn't bad. The movie was pretty good. In 2010, he did some voice work on this documentary called The Wildest Dream. And he did voice work as Andrew Irvine. Now, the documentary was about this British climber by the name of George Mallory, who disappeared on Mount Everest in 1924 with his climbing partner, Andrew Irvine. So that was a documentary that he did voice work on. In 2011, he was in Our Idiot Brother, which starred Zooey Deschanel, Elizabeth Banks, and Paul Rudd. Oh, you know how much I love me some Paul Rudd. Oh, I'm with Paul Rudd. He was also in Hysteria with Maggie Gyllenhaal. 2013, he was in Legends of Oz, Dorothy's Return, and he was the voice of, it was an animated movie, and he was the voice of Marshall Mallow. He also played Edgar Allan Poe in the movie Poe. In 2013, he returned back to the small screen. He was in the show Hannibal. It was on NBC. It ran from 2013 to 2015. It was based on characters from the novels Red Dragon, Hannibal, and Hannibal Rising. In 2016, from 2016 to 2018, he was still on TV. I believe he played a cult leader, possibly, in a TV show called The Path. In 2019, he was in the film Late Night. That was with Emma Thompson and Mindy Kaling. 2020, small screen with his love of his life, Claire Danes. And that was, I don't know if it was 6 episodes of Homeland. 2020, another TV show, The Good Fight. And that was from 2020 to 2021. Then in 2022, pretty big year, he was in the movie Downton Abbey, A New Era, or if you're from Western Pennsylvania, Downtown Abbey. And also in 2022, as I had stated at the beginning of the video, he was signed on to appear as Assistant DA Nolan Price in a reboot of Law & Order, the original Law & Order. We watch that in this house, and I have to tell you, he does pretty good in it. And he's one of those actors where I honestly, his American accent is so good. I was thinking, wait a minute, is he American or is he British? And he is British, but he does a very good American accent. And all throughout his career, he has done theater work. He has done plays. He has done theater all throughout his career. So that's a little bit about Hugh Dancy's career. Now, for his charity work, I could not find that much, but I just think that's because he appears to be such a private person. But I have found that he has worked with and supported the Elton John AIDS Foundation. He has also supported Harlem Stage and also the Roundabout Theater Company. Some interesting facts about him. Both of his parents are academics. His mother is an academic publisher. His father is a philosophy professor. He's really not into social media, and he is a very private person. He was actually the face of Burberry in 2004 with Kate Moss. He was actually one of several actors who were considered for the role of Batman in Batman Begins. That role, as we all know, went to Christian Bale. He is fluent in French. And lastly, even though he was in the 2020 movie, the second Downton Abbey movie, he really wasn't a fan of the actual show. So there we go. So that's some information about Hugh Dancy. Like I said, I decided to do that because my mother is such a big fan, is such a huge fan of Law and Order. And so that's why I thought I would do that as a nod or a tip of my hat to Dolly. So I'm going to put some video here, or some pictures here of Mr. Hugh Dancy. I also wanted to give a shout out to one of my previous Man Crush Monday recipients, and that is Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, as you may or may not have known, along with Rob McElhaney, bought a soccer club. I believe it was the Wrexham Red Dragons, maybe. And a while ago, they were relegated to a lower level of a soccer league over in, they're in England? Yes. And so I guess in order to get back to the premier, you have to be promoted. And they did just that this weekend. They have to win, I guess, so many, and then you're back up into the big leagues. So congratulations to the Wrexham Red Dragons and to Ryan Reynolds, and also there at the match was Paul Rudd. So Paul Rudd showed up to support his friends. So congratulations. With that being said, I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. And if nobody told you yet today, let me tell you, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there. Always spread kindness and acceptance and love. Please take care of one another, and please treat others the way that you would want to be treated. And listen, please try to make somebody smile, or anything that you can do to make somebody smile, or to make somebody's day, because you really never know what someone is going through. A lot of times we will put on a smile and just hide what we're going through inside. Anything that you can do to make somebody laugh, or just to give a compliment to them and put a smile on their face, is greatly appreciated. So with that being said, I love you guys. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye, guys.